Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So I actually just got back from Target. I wanted to do a little haul of the stuff that I got. So I went in there mainly looking for stuff for my hair and a few skincare products that I needed to restock on this summer, as well as I have a little book haul of some books that I purchased recently, and I want to share that with y'all as well. So this is kind of just like a little summer favorites slash just summer haul, I guess, of the stuff that I recently purchased. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, starting off with the hair care stuff for my locks. Y'all know for my locks, hair growth of course is one of my goals this year, but as of late I really have been trying to focus on my hair moisture overall and making sure that my hair is super moisturized. I actually did, my last video was me doing the porosity test on my locks, and I tested out my porosity to see if I had high or low porosity hair, and also kind of just went into like the way that I'm going to moisturize my hair going forward. I'm going to be using the LCO method, which is liquid cream oil. So if you want to see that video of me testing out my hair porosity, I'll have that linked in one of the cards. With that in mind, moisture being my main focus, these are the products that I got. So I have been loving Camille Rose lately. I actually have her twisting butter in there, but the twisting butter, I was kind of using that as my cream even when I'm not really styling my hair. I just wanted to moisturize. But I found this today. This is actually called Curl Aid, and it is like a thick cream, which is exactly what I've been missing. So this one is a moisturizing butter, but the Almond J curling or twisting cream that I have in there is not really meant to moisturize per se. It's meant for like styling, but this is for moisture. So that's why I picked this up, and it just smells so good. Like it smells like a mix of like vanilla and like florals, I guess, but mainly more vanilla type scent, and I really like that. I'm so excited to use it, y'all. My hair is gonna love this thick moisturizing butter. I picked up this coconut oil. I've been using this OGX brand for a really long time. Whenever I had box braids before I got my micro locks, I discovered the spray, but that one was a lightweight misting oil, so it wasn't really meant to like penetrate your locks or penetrate your hair and moisturize it, but this one is for penetrating dry hair and moisturizing. So I got this one. It's extra strength damage remedy coconut oil. I've been like really into scents lately and making sure that whenever I get products for my hair or my body, it all kind of goes together, because I don't want to be smelling like a whole bunch of different things and like my scents like fighting each other. So with this one having more of like a warm vanilla slash maybe a little bit of floral notes in this scent, for my hair butter I got this coconut one instead of the argan oil, just because this scent pairs really nice with this scent. So yeah, I'm really excited to use these products on my locks. Now the other thing with my hair, as far as like my postpartum shedding goes, my hair is starting to grow back right here in my temple area, but it's not all the way back yet. I have saved some locks, and my loctician is just going to reattach them whenever my hair grows back long enough in these sections right here at my temple. But I noticed that since my hair is starting to grow back now, whenever I get my retie, it doesn't look like as fresh around the perimeter, and I find myself wanting to use some gel to kind of lay my edges down a little bit, just because it looks like, you know, a little bit of new growth, a little TWA action, I guess, if you will. So it doesn't look bad, but whenever I freshly get my hair done, I want it to look like that. I want it to look like I freshly kind of got my hair done. So I picked up this gel because I found myself wanting to lay my edges lately because of that whole situation going on with my new growth from my postpartum shedding. So I got this edge fixer. I've been using this brand as well for like a really long time, but I got this scent this time. This one is the Sweet Peach. My grandma put me onto this gel a few years ago, because I used to use the Eco Styler a lot, but the Eco Styler gel for me kind of caked up and got like turned white, and I didn't really like that. So instead of using the Eco Styler gel, this is the one that I use now. It is clear, but it also dries down clear. It doesn't dry down white or anything like that, and it smells so good. Now let's move on to some skincare stuff, and then we'll move on to the book. Shea Sugar Scrub from Dr. Teal's. It is in the scent Rose. I really like the quality of these Dr. Teal scrubs, but to be honest, I haven't really been a big fan of the scents that they have. And I haven't seen this rose one. I don't know if they've had this scent or if it's new. When I think of Dr. Teal's, I think of eucalyptus and lavender. I don't really like those scents. I like the smell of eucalyptus and everything, but it just does not go well with like my body butters and oils and hair care products and stuff. And like I said earlier in this video, I like to keep everything kind of on the same family. I got the EOS body lotion in the scent Pink Champagne. It smells so good, y'all. I'm into like more floral scents right now. I normally am like a vanilla type of woman, but I've been kind of getting into like the floral scents, more light, fresh scents, especially now that it's summer. So this one smells really good. I also like that it doesn't have the pump. It has like just an open and close cap, because for me, sometimes the pumps break or I'm just not able to like get all the lotion out of it before I have to buy another one. And to go along with that, I do like to use a gel oil Vaseline. So I got this one. They did have that radiant one that I've seen, that I'm sure y'all have seen before. It has like the sparkles in it. Okay, I was gonna get that, but when I thought about how the sparkles are probably gonna get everywhere, like all over my baby and stuff, since I am still nursing my youngest one, I didn't get the sparkles because I just didn't want him to be covered in glitter. So maybe whenever I'm done nursing, I can get that one, but for now I just got the regular one. I got some deodorant, but this is my first time trying this out. I've had this for less than a week now. It is the Dove Advanced Spray. I have not found a aluminum free deodorant yet that actually works for me, so I am still using deodorant with aluminum in it, but this one is the spray. Normally I use the stick deodorant, like the Dove Clean Stick Deodorant, but I wanted to try this one out, especially for summer. And I really like it. It is coconut scented. That was all of the body care items that I got. Now let's move on to some books. So this is my current read. I'm reading Restore Me by J.L. Seegers right now. And this is a enemies to lovers kind of forbidden romance book. Now y'all know I used to be a romance book buff or junkie. I don't know. I used to be like, I only read romance books. Kennedy Ryan is my girl. But I decided to take a break from romance books for a while, and I wanted to encourage myself this year, like I was telling y'all back when I posted my first booktube related video, that I want to kind of take a break from romance and get into other genres like historical fiction, thrillers, non-fiction books, especially because I never really read those, and I feel like I have done that. If you go to my Goodreads, you'll see some of the books that I completed this year have been kind of a mix of everything, and I'm really proud of myself with that. So I decided to reward myself and go back to my roots with a romance book. Now, there's a couple of things I have to say about this. I'm not done with the book yet. I'm only like maybe 50% or so done. I have like this much left. But I will say, after not reading romance books for a while, when I was reading this, there were certain moments where I felt like I really cringed, when normally I feel like nothing in a romance book was cringy to me. Give me all the love bombing, like give me all of it. But now, reading this, I just feel like some aspects of romance books are kind of cringy. Specifically like the spice scenes. I've had to skip over some pages in this book because I just felt like we're doing a little too much. Like this is not even like cute. Like this is a little bit too much. But again, some people like that, but for me, I don't really like too much like spice in my books to the point where it's getting in the way of the plot. I like when it kind of goes along with the plot, like the book is not about that, you know. But for this book, in certain moments I did kind of feel like, can we get to the plot? Like we don't need all these pages like that. So I'm gonna see it through. I'm gonna finish it. I've been reading it all month, this entire month of June, and I meant to finish it in like a week or so, but I found myself just kind of getting into like a little reading lull a few times. So unfortunately, it looks like for this month this is going to be the only book that I read once I complete it. So far it's teetering on like 3.5 stars. Not 5-star for me right now, but 3.5-ish. 4 is like where I'm thinking I'm gonna rank this, but we'll see whenever I'm done. Follow me on Goodreads if you don't already to see what I end up rating it. last week I found this cute little bookstore in Houston. It's downtown, so if you're in Houston, please check it out. It's called Kindred Stories, and I went there. It's a black owned bookshop, and most of the books that are in there, if not all of them, are by black authors or authors of color, but the majority of them are just only black authors. And it was so nice in there. The staff was nice. The selection was nice. It had a whole bunch of booktube books. It had a bunch of like more classics. It had a really nice selection in there. So I picked up one book from them. It is called Dominion, and it is a hardcover. I have been converted to a paperback lover, but it is hardcover. This was the only option that they had, and I really wanted to check it out because it seemed really interesting to me. It's a novel by Addie C. Kitchens. Reverend Sabre Winfrey Jr. Shepherd of the Seven Seals Missionary Baptist Church believes in God, his own privilege, and enterprise. He owns the barbershop and the radio station, and generally keeps an iron hand on every aspect of society in Dominion, Mississippi. He and his wife Priscilla have 5 boys. The youngest, Emmanuel, is called Wonder Boy. No one sings prettier, runs as fast, or turns as many heads. But Wonder Boy, his father, and all the structures in place that keep them on top are not as righteous as they seem to be. And when Wonder Boy is caught off guard by an encounter with a stranger, he finds himself confronted by questions he'd never imagined. His response sends shockwaves through the entire community. Priscilla and Diamond, 2 women who love these men, bear witness to their charms and bear the brunt of their choices. Through their eyes and their stories, Dominion offers the intricate, intimate view of how secrets control us, how shame stifles us, how silence implicates us, and how even love plays a role in everyday violence and casual sins of the powerful. Brilliantly crafted Black Southern family drama told with a captivating force, humor, and tenderness carried in the hearts of these women. Addie E. Sitchins, I'm just going to say the author. The author's Dominion wrestles with the many brutal, sinister waves in which we are shaped by fear and patriarchy, and studies how we might yet choose to break free. Doesn't that sound good? Y'all, I love a little southern book. I do. I love it. I feel like I can get with the vernacular. It's easier for me to understand. And I feel like I can relate to the characters a lot. So these other books that I have to show y'all are from a mixture of different bookshops in my area, but they're all used. So none of these books that I just bought are new, except for the first 2 that I showed y'all. These 2 I did buy new, but y'all know I love a good thrift bookshop, so that's where the rest of these are from. So I did pick up the concise version of The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. I do have the thicker one, like the normal size book, but that one has a lot of historical references to different women in the past, and I'm not really a huge fan of it. Like, I feel like I just want to, like, give me the meat of the book, you know. So whenever I found this, I went ahead and I purchased it because I got this for only like $5 at a local thrift bookshop. So I figured, why not just purchase it? And also the cover is super pretty with the purple and pink. I recommend that you read this if you are on your femininity journey, or even if you already feel like you're pretty feminine. It's nice to see like what archetype you are and learning how to hone in on that certain archetype, if you know what I'm saying. The next book that I got is a classic. It's from Jane Austen. It's Pride and Prejudice. I wanted to get this book because I just want to pick up more classics. Ever since I read Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston, I have found a new love for classics, and I feel like classics have a funny way of like kind of teaching you about life that the newer books don't really do, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like the wordplay, the lessons, the author's like tone and speech is a lot different. Like, you can clearly tell it's not from this time, but it's so relevant today still, and I really like that. So hopefully I like this one just as much as I liked Their Eyes Were Watching God. I have 2 more books to show y'all. The next one is All About Love by Bell Hooks. I got this book a few months ago, and I finally got around to reading it, and I did give it, I believe, 4-star rating on Goodreads. I have quite a bit of annotations in here, so that's how you know it's a really good book. This book really taught me about what love really is, and also how many of us probably have never been loved, like for real, you know. So it's kind of sad in some aspects for me. The last book that I have to show y'all is Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. I did read this already. I did rate it on Goodreads, but I can't remember what I rated it. But I do remember not being as impressed as I thought that I would be. I wanted to read this book because I watch Gilmore Girls. I'm a Gilmore Girl enthusiast. I have watched that show from season 1 all the way to the last season probably like 3 or 4 times now. And I remember Rory was reading this, or she was trying to pack a lot of books in her backpack to take to school, and Lorelai was like, what do you have in your bag? Like, why do you have all these books? And she was saying she's pretty much like a mood reader, and so she had this book along with some other ones in her bag. And so when I saw Tuesdays with Morrie, I thought, oh, that's the book that Rory read, so I wanted to read it too. But it was okay, you know. It was alright. Alright, y'all, so that is it for today's video. I hope that y'all enjoyed this little beauty slash skincare slash book haul, pretty much hodgepodge of everything that I got recently. Let me know below in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. I will see y'all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.